The girl refuses to comb her hair, then the hairdresser discovers the heartbreaking reason. Sharon, a professional hairdresser, was shocked when a girl entered with thick, untamed, uncombed hair. She quickly understood it would be difficult. The girl had never combed her hair, and the cause was tragic. Sharon started working in her aunt's beauty salon, where she discovered a passion for hairdressing. Sharon was finally hired as a hairstylist after 2 years of schooling. She thought she'd seen everything up until the awful Saturday morning. Sharon was finishing up with a client when a strange-looking girl drew her attention. Sharon ignored the girl as she walked around the salon. However, what the girl did next forced Sharon to pause her steps. The girl entered the salon in oversized clothing and appeared distressed. She looked around, hiding her face with a cowl. Sharon smiled broadly as she greeted the girl because she could tell that she was feeling anxious. On the other hand, the girl turned around and dashed out of the store. "Excuse me," Sharon said to the girl. The young girl stopped and turned her back on Sharon. "Please come back," Sharon said again. "What is your name?" Sharon politely asked as the girl came closer. When the girl lifted her hood, Sharon understood why she had run off. The girl begged Sharon, "Cut it all." Her hair was very knotted and untidy, showing it hadn't been combed in a long time. "Why do you want me to cut it?" Sharon asked. "Because it's worthless." "I'm not worth anything." The girl cried, pleading for it all to be cut off. "Let's go slowly," Sharon said. "We'll start by using a comb and take it step by step. We'll use the clip as a last resort, okay?" The girl agreed. "Why do you care?" she asked. Sharon's heart ticked when she heard what the girl said next. "No one ever cares," the girl said. She told Sharon about her life and how her mother had passed away just a few months earlier. Since then, she had felt heartbroken and discouraged, sinking into despair. She felt so hopeless, abandoned, and unworthy that she couldn't even comb her hair. She rearranged her clients and got some of her co-workers to help over the weekend. She spent the entire day with the girl, working tirelessly to comb and clean her hair. As the day ended, Sharon showed the girl her reflection in the mirror. What had once been a mass of matted curls was now a more manageable lump of tangled hair. For the first time that day, the girl smiled broadly. Sharon knew there was still more work to do. She smiled back and asked if the girl could come back the next day. Sharon didn't usually open the salon on Sunday mornings, but this time was an exception. Although she wasn't sure if the girl would appear, she noticed her reflection as she pushed the door wide. The girl's dress differed from the day before. She had exchanged her sweatpants and hoodie for a flowing blue dress, and her dark hair was free. Sharon picked up where she left off with the girl's hair. Even though the girl was sometimes quiet, Sharon found her fascinating and a pleasure to talk with. They talked for several hours. While most of the big knots and matted areas in the girl's hair had been fixed, there was still a lot of damage close to the scalp. Sharon frowned, unsure of what to do. They had come so far that Sharon worried if she mentioned it, the girl might relapse into depression and feel helpless. Sharon was confident she could connect with the girl if she could get her to open up a bit more. She desperately wanted to help her. Sharon took a deep breath and started asking gentle questions to see how it went. Sharon was eager to learn more about her. Sharon was distressed to hear how much the poor girl was suffering. Anyone in her situation would find it hard to cope. But Sharon also wanted to help her for a personal reason. Sharon's life hadn't been easy either. She had a tough childhood, growing up needing to help her mother pay bills for herself and her 3 siblings because they had very little money. Dropping out of school at such a young age was hard. Sharon once had goals and dreams, but she had to give them up for her family. Then, things got even tougher. Sharon's mother struggled throughout her life, working multiple jobs. Their life seemed to be improving, but tragedy struck when Sharon was only 17. Her mother fell ill and eventually passed away. Sharon understood why she connected with the girl right away. That's when Sharon came up with a new plan. She realized that carefully applying a relaxer treatment to those areas could help untangle the hair. But it wouldn't be easy. Sharon knew relaxants had harmful stuff in them. She had to be really careful. As she worked carefully, Sharon kept the girl chatting to distract her. Luckily, Sharon was skilled enough to apply the relaxant without touching the girl's scalp. Finally, she saw it starting to do its job. Sharon smiled as she turned the girl around and told her the good news. Luckily, everything went well, and the girl was speechless.